Oh, okay. So I'm going to work on a few things. First thing is we're going to move this out of the way. The first thing we're going to do is make it so the repo is in an IBM repository instead. So at the moment, what day is it today? Sunday, right? Yep. Weird. Okay. So at the moment, currently, the repository is in under my username, and instead, I want it under OSS ILE, and that's going to be fairly simple. But first of all, I have to figure out how to share a link videos on YouTube. Twitter thumbnail update. Anyway, my channel. It doesn't tell me whether I'm live or not on my own channel. Right, that's kind of annoying. I can't post it on Twitter because it keeps giving the wrong. Yeah, I'll bring this up here, show you what I mean. Get started. So, it knows I'm live, but the link that I have to share is wrong. Well, I don't want it to be that link because that has the wrong stuff. I'll go Twitter. More. Oh, I got a notif. More. Lua Eiley stream. Hashtag that swag. I don't want it to use that link because. Well, I just post that tweet. But then if I look at the tweet, it's probably got that. See, what's that? Oh no, Twitter thumbnail incorrect. I don't know. So this is if I clear my cache, which is Shift F5? No. Usually you have to like inspect the tools and then you can right click and then empty cache and hard reload. See if that does it. Anyway. So we don't want to see all of this. No, okay, I don't really know. I don't care that much. Cool. I don't necessarily want to keep this up here. I want to bring it down here instead, youtube.com. Oh, and so I can keep an eye out. But I need to go here. So the plan for this session is constants, more constants, the return constants, and that should be it really. So let's open up all this stuff that I need. I'm not going to move the repo yet. I'll do it tonight because I think I may need to get clone again when I've moved it. Close this. We can do settings, and then if we go to I think it's just on here, transfer ownership, we can put in OSS ILE and then it will move. Maybe we could set up a GitHub pages for this as well eventually, that'd be good. So I think we're gonna have to we can refactor some of this today. It's kind of messy. Don't like this. I do like that. We need it, but I mean, we have a lot of the same code happening over and over. So we can just do, if it's a certain type, then make it do a certain thing. The real thing we need to get working is where we have things like this, where we're returning SQL result. That's where we need to do it. Boop. So what I was going to do, I'll bring it up here, make it a bit bigger, that's better. Work member PDM, SQL CLI, 5, search, SQL return. So all of these return SQL return, but oh, they all return it. Okay, this is not what I wanted really. I wanted the values SQL success. Maybe we'll just do that. Let's do this. Top F SQL. And these are all the values. Rec code values. So we need to make all these constants basically. That's not too difficult. So if you use different, I am streaming now. So I'll see if I can work on this after I have added some more constants. Someone I know was watching earlier, and they'd noticed that when, for example, when the code was getting here and then crashing, we don't disconnect or close the statement, and the statements were staying open until the job ended. I assume they'd stay open until the job ended. So we need it to sort of end here. And I haven't really got a valid way to do that yet. I don't know. But so if you it wouldn't close itself. Because I opened the handles myself. Okay, so more constants. Compiler just thinks their function calls not anything to do with embedded SQL. So more constants, that's the plan. And the constants are these right here. We can bring that over here perhaps, yeah. Move that. Success with info. Success no data found. SQL need data. SQL no data. SQL error. -1. Invalid handle. Still executing. I've never seen still executing happen before. Then again, I haven't used the CLI very much, so I probably... And then, since we simply just have to get these constant values and set them, but when the module was started up. So simply SQL success is going to have a value of 0. Success with info has a value of 1. We need to add a way to get the SQL state as well, and there is a way to do it. I want to do some research into it though. But so success with info is 1. And then no data found is 100. And then no data, no SQL need data is 99. I don't know what this is. We'll have to search for this one in a minute. Hello. 99. Huh? Why couldn't I shut the curtains? I don't know, because it doesn't bother me that they're open. SQL error is -1. Did you make noodles? And what? With chopsticks. Oh, look at you. Snazzy. SQL invalid handle. And the last one is still executing. Sorry? Oh, you got a backup fork. Spoon. Oh. Okay, that's them. We need to find out what this is. $100. That's weird. No data found is the same as no data. I could have guessed that. Just a bit blind. So this is useful because now we can do comparisons in the code. So let's make that full screen again. Let's make let's close all these. Let's get the compiling stuff open. So now we're gonna make a new test just to test the constants. And so what we do, we'll make a new file, db2 success, I guess we could call it that, Lua. And then open it. Just gonna copy this. Blah blah blah. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. I thought the first column was the second column is numeric. That's kind of weird. Maybe I did it wrong. Oops. That's kind of bad coding from me. I guess it wouldn't really matter because they all do the same thing, it'll work. That's why we need to refactor the get column a bit. We could just so if exec res equals db2 dot what was it? SQL success, then do the fetch. Lua if. And I'm going to assume that will work, but we do need to do a rebuild. CD Lua Eiley. Did I? Yeah. So that's going to do a build. So just this looks kind of, this does look valid. So now, I guess we could just call it CD Lua. Oh no, we're in call Lua db2 success.lua, and it's not in my library list. Hello, hello, goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. That looks good. Let's put a kaboom in there. Damn, I'm so happy with that. Cool. That's pretty good. Okay, so next is we need to I'm going to commit this. Cool. SQL, the SQL return constants. Okay, that should do that. Oh. Oh, I know why. So it's committed, maybe, it's to be committed. I don't get it. It shouldn't be a new file. That should already be existing. So required commit. Okay, that seemed to work. Let's just do a git push, shall we? Okay, that worked. Because I basically made some changes on GitHub today. Oops, that was dumb. Should have done a pull. That was my own fault. So what did that do? Huh? I don't know. I've got like two different things open right now. Anyway, I don't really care. All the documentation's still there. Git column. Awesome. And the constants are on there. Yep. Okay. So what does that mean for this? I don't know. It doesn't matter. Got that problem solved now. It's my own fault for not doing full. So now we can fix up this messy code. So we don't really care about a type anymore. Well, we do, but it's not going to be used like this. But this is going to be the type, because they all do the same thing. I've got a sneeze coming now. Oh, excuse me. Oh, do we actually? Do we really care about the type at all? Because they're all characters. No, I don't think we do. Oh, wrong button. This is going to break everything, but needs to be done, doesn't it? Needs to be done, doesn't it, Emily? You know it. Roxbury, you know it. Okay. Character would return length. Sorry? You forgot how to do it. Well done, Baba. So let's test the old get column with a fetch. I will test it. You know me. Thank you. Much appreciated. Oh, in the right bit. I'll build Lua. So it's going to make a new build. Ah, actually that should have brought a new test in. There were a lot of tests. Alright, we got a build. And now we can really test it. So I'm using db2 fetch. So cd tests call Lua db2 fetch dot Lua. That worked. That's good. I'm happy. That's good. Next, we've got to test the next one. Fetch working, db2 would work. db2 decimal. All we have to do is remove the third parameter. Alright, this is good. Respectively, I'm also going to update the documentation for this. Oh, we've already done fetch sample. What's this one? Yes. Can remove all these. Okay. I don't know about this one. This is the null check, actually. Close that one. Close that one. This has got a null check in it. I hope that still works. Sample. Oh. That still worked. That's pretty good. Small int. The length is not really required in this. Ah, that was not right. Oh, maybe it is. It's a small int. That is right. Yeah, that looks good. Success. Do we do this one? This one's easy. Cool. Pretty good. Pretty happy. And we need to refresh, update the docs. What do we change? Value type, don't need that anymore. Length of field, ignored for small int. Yeah, we'll remove that. Remove that from our example. Put that in the example on the new line. We'll put it above. Yep, looks better. And we also need to remove it here. And we also need to, I think we can commit that. I think that's pretty good. Parameter from get column. Ah, silly me. All right, that's good. Docs db2 md. That's pretty good. I'm very happy. Next step is to remove those constants that we don't need anymore, like decimal, all of those. Null is very important though. And then next we should also update the stuff that doesn't give a result. Like, well, that gives a result, but we should just push the result. Like that. Instead of pushing 1 and 0. Allocate statement. See, like, this is quite bad code. Should it be this instead? SQL return res equals. That's the problem with this though. It's tough because we need it to return the statement handle, and maybe we I'm happy with the way it was actually. Maybe that's why I did it like that originally. Same here. If it's not a success, return error. Yep. I can see why I did it like that now. Maybe instead of returning 0, we could just return SQL error. That might be better. That'd be smart. Like that. Here too. There as well. We'll have to update a lot of the docs. So we need to copy that onto a lot of the different functions that use it. What does connect do? Does that connect does return? That returns the result. Yeah, I think that's probably about it. I feel like there's more to it though. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. So get columns fine. dbd fetch returns the result. Probably should write that somewhere. That's better. Let's copy that. It's alright. Just want to make sure you're alright. What? Oh god. Alright, that's good. We should probably note down all the available constants. What do we have? Constants do we have? A fair bit. db2 dot. Success with no info. Well, with info. Cool, that looks good. That is all the constants we have, isn't it? I think that's all the constants we need right now. So db2 connect, where is that? Yeah, cool. Alright, let's do a build. db2lib. That's good. Cool. Well, that was it. That should be sorted. I guess we could test it. CD tests. We could just decent. Oh, for God's sake, I keep missing that dash M, you know? Cool, I'm pretty happy. Need to edit the readme. We can close this. Don't want to make any changes to that. What do we need to do now? I think we need to... Oh, have a stretch. Oh. Into that gym session. We can do basic crud. I think that's pretty good. I was going to do something else, but I forgot. That's good, isn't it? I think what I was going to do is clean it up a bit. I was going to make it so you could do, like, there's going to be an easy thing where you could just do an execute statement without passing a handler, and it would just run. But that would take time. Maybe we could have some more like easy execute, something like that. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. We could have that would generate an environment, a connection, and then everything that just seems like a lot of effort. I don't think users would use that. They probably would, but it seems very inefficient to do it like that. You'd usually just want to have one connection for everything. Well, maybe what we could do is simplify this just to a DB2 connect, and then that could return a handle. No, it wouldn't return anything. That would be the next step, but then it would break everything. Okay, I'll tell you what we will do. We will come out of this, cd // work link, delete that, and we'll also delete that, because we need to move it. We need to move the repository settings. Should have deleted by now. Decent. Transfer. Name the repository Luai. Oh, look at that. That was easy. Okay, and there we have. We've just moved the repository. Nice. Now we need to get clone again, because I deleted it. Because I think that it would have messed up the upstream, and it would have took a while to sort out. Yeah, clone using SSH. Cool. Am I in the right place first? Yes, I am. Call QP2 term. Get clone. Oh, I've got 2 Twitter tabs open. How sad. Okay, that's done. I was going to update the README. Leave all this open. Don't matter. Work in progress. And let's have a link to the docs. I think that's how you make links. My markdown skills, not the best. Yeah, it is. That's good. Documentation here. Dot save. Oops. Ah. Cool. Decent, I'm happy. Now, I'm sure there should be other modules, not just for DB2. We have some basic DB2 stuff in, and I'm not too bothered about it so much now, because, I mean, it works. So, I think the next step is to look at some system APIs. We can submit commands with os.system, so we don't need to worry about that. I just want to look at something. Lua function. Let's look at this. Okay, cool. Just wanted to make sure. So we've done some database stuff. What else do we have? Communications, go. TCP IP management? Nah. Boring. Date and time APIs. No. Object APIs, data queues. This might be a good one. Didn't work. Maybe receive. Well, we could have a DTAQ module. That'd be fun. I don't know. Maybe. We'll see. Maybe that'll do.